Hello and welcome to another Unmasked episode of So What's on Your Mind? I'm your host, Lamar Barrett, and today we are reaching out to another brother of mine, but he's from a different country, which is north of us. And we are here to find out, what is going on in his world, from politics, life, education, sports, music, health, or anything he wants to talk about. Today's guest, like I said, he's a very good friend of mine that has become a brother. He's a Toronto, Canada native, and someone I met that is, or even more, if not more, passionate about basketball than I am. I thought I was the only one that was that way, but this guy, he lives, he sleeps, he breathes. I mean, this is basketball. This is his passion. He has excelled as a broker, realtor, entrepreneur, a coach on all levels, including opening up his own prep school. He's a few months ago, and he's excelled at that. But with all these different titles, man, the one title that I always said with him, the one that excels or that makes him the most successful is being a father. I mean, he's he's basically him being a father of his wonderful daughter. I usually don't say children's name, but she's like my niece, so gotta say London. I just wanted to bring him on, but yes, like I said, Mr. and I'm gonna say Mr. because that's proper, but Mr. Menelik Fernandes, good afternoon and welcome to the show. So what's on your mind?
Well, first, what's on my mind is just, I'm so happy to call you family at this point. Like, you can absolutely use my daughter London's name whenever you want. What a wonderful introduction, and only somebody who, checks in and follows up with people the way that you do could ever be able to do such an introduction impromptu, because you have to genuinely know somebody to be able to introduce them in such a wonderful way. I'm humbled. I'm flattered. I'm wearing one of our Bully sweaters right here. Support the Unmasked brand 100%. Love everything that you do. And I don't think that I am more of a basketball head than you are, although I will say I am in your lovely country today at St. Thomas Aquinas here in Brooklyn. I shout out to Brian Shea, who's putting on a wonderful clinic. Shout out to all the lovely speakers that are here. And it kind of brings me a little bit to what is actually on my mind. And I think this touches a little bit on what our brother Marlon Guild talks about a lot. And it's taking care of ourselves, just health, both from the mental and the physical standpoint. Like you said, I've recently started a prep school called Terror Prep. We're playing out of Toronto. We're on the road as much as possible. And that over the past few years, I'm somebody who travels extensively. If there's a coach's clinic going on somewhere, I'm there. It doesn't matter. I want to learn. I want to network. I want to get better. A couple of my assistant coaches who are former players are absolutely the same. And it's been on my mind a lot today as I ate White Castle at 4:00 in the morning, how much of our time we spend, traveling and telling younger gentlemen to take care of themselves. And as a gentleman who's now in my 40s, how little time we actually spend taking care of ourselves, like I said, both physically and mentally. So you mentioned my beautiful daughter. I'm trying to spend as much time and be present as possible when I'm there. Same with my mother, who's just recently returned from vacation. But just, planning activities and being present and actually taking a little bit of time. I just started my gym membership again, taking a little bit of time and getting in and spending some time taking care of yourself. It's just so paramount. And it's something that we as gentlemen who are shapers of behavior are, in my opinion, are not doing enough for each other in the coaching world. We almost tolerate, eating bad food or not getting enough exercise when we ourselves are teaching young gentlemen to do the exact opposite. So like I said, it's been on my mind a lot lately. And Even if it's somebody who catches 2 or 3 minutes of this, please take care of yourself, because as leaders of our community, it is paramount that we are here and present longer, because so many of us deal with kids that are at risk, who don't have father figures, who don't have enough men in their lives. And, for the female coaches, it's the same thing on their side, who don't have mother figures in their lives, et cetera. And in my opinion, the longer we are here, the more present we are in our players' lives, the better it is.
And that's awesome. A lot of people don't like talking about health, especially in our field, because it's always on the go, on the go, on the go. Not eating good, not sleeping well, traveling, like you just said. And that's one thing in college coaching. I mean, even in high school, but college coaching more than anything is like, you got, 12, 15-hour days. You're standing in the gym for 3 hours.
Yes.
You're on the road where you jump on in a plane, off a plane, into a rental car, out of rental car, into a gym, sit down for 2-3 hours watching, to your hotel, sleeping in different beds every night. That's a lot. It's a wear and tear on your body, man. And I appreciate you just talking about that part of it, the health, that part of the profession, taking care of yourself, because you do want to be here for others. For the long run, man. I appreciate you. Look, I know you in heaven today in a clinic. So I mean, I know that all day. Make sure you tell Brian Shea I said hello, even though I didn't get the invite. He want me to help him get people there, but I don't get an invite to come. So
We'll definitely mention it.
All right, man. You enjoy it, man. You enjoy it.
Thank you, LB. I appreciate you as always and love what you're doing.
All right, thanks, man. Take care.
Bye, everybody.